Good evening, one and all. Welcome to a special double feature event, our first one of the season for our Rocket League team. So welcome in again, one and all. I am your host, Corrupted. Excited to be here with all of you here tonight, and excited to be here with our starting lineup for tonight's game. Starting off, of course, with Ethan E. Breezy. Looking very good this season so far. Didn't get to play in Monday's game, but excited to play here on Friday. Next, we got Anthony, the defenseman. One of the best defenders I have ever seen play this game. Incredible skill, as well as Joe. Joe, some great aerial ability, the ability to make incredible plays no matter where he is across the field. And our substitute player, Tucker. Tucker, an incredible player. You got to see his action last Friday, so excited to see that here maybe a little bit later tonight. Our starting roster for tonight is the national championship winning roster. We've got Anthony, Joe, and Ethan in for our starting lineup for this first game against Lakawanna, the Falcons. A great team. The two teams that we're playing tonight, Lakawanna and Wake Tech, were the two teams that went up against each other in the national finals for this division. We were in the lower division last semester, able to win the national title there, but these two teams were going at it in the highest division, the one that we are currently a part of. So we've really got a gauntlet set up for us tonight to see what is about to happen as everyone enters. Please give your team some love in the chat. We always enjoy to see it. What else we also enjoy to see is our team getting ready currently. As you can see them all here in the front, getting ready to go. We got about 3 minutes until game time here for the first match, as everything looks so good for tonight's events. We hope that you guys are all as excited as I am for this incredible game that we have coming at us very shortly. Haven't done a lot of research on the Lakawanna roster, but obviously the Rocket League team didn't have a game on Monday, so they used that entire week to prepare for a game like this. Our entire schedule is out on the NJCAAE website, so these guys get to see their competition as early in advance as they want to see it. You can see these guys warming up. They're playing their last comp game before they need to get ready. I think they've got probably about, I think they're in a private match playing against one another, but just great things from this team all week. Last time out, if you recall, Mustangs went up against the Bulldogs and were able to win that game just incredibly well. A 3-0 series there for them. And it meant the world. These guys really felt like they were on top of everything with that one. And looking to do it again against these two big name rosters in this league. See the coach Matt behind them right now, getting them hyped up and ready. Not quite sure where Tucker is. I think Tucker might be coming in for the later match at 7 p.m. These guys are ready to go. As I'm ready to go, they're ready to go. As we wait patiently for everything to start. You guys can't see anything right now. You guys will be able to now. Didn't mean to do that. But these guys are definitely ready as we get invited to lobby. Things might be getting started here very soon. As it looks like things are going to get ready to go here in just 1 second. Looks like we're entering in the lobby code right now, as we'll be able to get things started here almost immediately off the rip. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am for these two games that we have tonight. Our first doubleheader of the season. Something that we didn't get very often last season, but we will get in for this one. As we now wait patiently, these guys are just getting ready. Hopefully they'll say hi to camera in a second. As we get ready, you see Anthony waving to the camera there. Hopefully you guys are just as ready as I am for what should be a very good couple of matches tonight. as I believe Lakawanna, the Falcons, are the ones who have a lobby this time around. And just ready and geared up to go. Anthony's mom in chat. Great to see you here tonight, as we're all just super, super excited to see what these guys are going to be able to do. Joe having some fun with the cameras there. These guys are completely locked in and ready to go here tonight. As we now just play my favorite game, the waiting game. As Anthony is the one who's going to be able to join up this team. We don't really have a defined captain for this Rocket League team, but, you know, I think Anthony works as the point person for communications between teams. He's been the point person with communication with me right now, so we will definitely see how this one ends up. Again, a couple of really tough opponents here tonight if you're just joining us, up against the two teams tonight that were in the championships for this highest division. So obviously, pressure to perform from the Mustangs. These guys understand the championship pressure. They were in it last season, didn't let it get the best of them, won that best-of-7 series, and are ready to go here tonight for their first of 2 games against the Falcons. The Lakawanna Falcons. I think that's how you pronounce the name. If I say it wrong, I say it wrong. At this point, I'm just going to call them the Falcons. But these Mustangs ready to go. Rocking a couple of different cars here tonight. Typically, we see a Dominus and 2 Fenix, and it looks like, I think it might be Ethan on a Octane ZSR tonight. Just a little bit of a different hitbox, but obviously comfortability changes. As here we go, we're going to get into things right now as we join up in this lobby. These guys, you see them fist bumping. They're locking in. Tucker's there with them. These Mustangs are ready to go, revving things up here. As we just wait patiently for these Mustangs to get ready to go into this match. The Mustangs are definitely revved and ready to go. I know I'm ready to go. My heart's beating at 55 miles an hour over here. And here we go. The Mustangs against the Falcons. Here we go. 5 minutes of Rocket League coming at you right about now. And Ethan ended to send it back over to the Falcons. Joe goes up for it, able to get it past them. It's up against the wall. Joe and Ethan are there. Ethan with the shot. It's already hit off. Ethan tries to get it out of the corner there, not able to. The Falcons will take possession, bring it up that side wall. So they try to bring it in front of the Mustangs. It's going to go up and down. Joe will gain control. It's already up against that left side wall, already over, almost in front of the Falcons' net. They're going to pass that thing upfield. 2 passes, and Mustangs will get a touch there. A 50, maybe not going the way that they want. Falcons look to get it in front of the Mustangs' net. They're not able to do it. Now going further upfield. The shot! Oh, and just barely defended. Anthony, the one to take the shot there. Incredible, incredible shot. Oh, and an own goal gives Ethan the first goal of this matchup. Ethan, of course, out of the lineup last week. They just had Tucker in there trying out a new lineup, and it really worked out for them. But Ethan able to slot right back in. Finley, great to see you in chat as well. Mustangs off to a good start already with 4:13 left on the clock. They're going to go for a shot, not able to get it. Anthony brings that thing up the wall, not able to get it too far, but Joe is there on the rotation. Anthony hits it upfield. Falcons are able to get there in time. Joe hits it to the sidewall. It's in the corner now. It's in front of 1, not in front of 2. Joe will get the save there. Anthony hits it upfield, goes for the 50, not able to get there in time. Ethan not able to get it past. Joe is that last line of defense. Joe will get there with the save, his second of the night. They'll go for a second shot. A little bit of a missed rotation, and it puts the Falcons on the board. 1-1 with 3:42 left on the clock. And these things happen. You want to get a much better clear than that, but Sometimes the ball's a little bit awkward. It happens. The Mustangs look to get back into things. Ethan immediately trying to get that thing upfield. Not able to. He will get demoed in the backfield. The 50 going all the way over to Anthony. That third man will hit it back accidentally. It's up against the back wall. Ethan again will be demoed in the back line. Anthony will go for the shot. It's just above the net. Anthony going for a bump. He's going to be able to get the bump that he wants. The 50 just barely out of net for Ethan. They're going to go up and down with it. Another 50 attempt there from the Falcons. It's going to go up, down. Anthony will get there in time. It's shot upfield. The Falcons will hit it for just a second, looking for a second hit. They'll get it into the corner, but Anthony will get there. Brings it all the way over to the Falcons corner. They'll get a touch. The 50 there will go to Ethan's way. Ethan with the stop on the dime, but he's not able to get there in time. The ball goes up, the ball goes down. Joe will be the one to save. He'll get demoed in that back line. Very physical offense from the Falcons. The shot from Ethan saved by the Falcons as Mustangs look to bring it across net here. The stall attempt thwarted. Ball's going to go up and down. Ethan will get there. Anthony with the save. Net 50 just not going his way. It won't always happen. That ball goes upfield. Ethan will try to take possession here. He'll go for another hit. Get one just barely in the corner. The ball sent a little bit awkward. The Mustangs will go for the later hit. Anthony goes for it. It goes up. It goes down. And Lakawanna wants to just get it out of their zone. They're able to and bring it back over to Montco's. Fairly even position here as we reach the final 2 minutes of game one. And they're going to go for the shot. What a beautiful shot there from the Falcons. Just able to force that ball into net with the use of 2 cars. Anthony goes up for that initial defense, expecting a much earlier shot on net. Unfortunately, not going the way that he wants, and that ball will just be served out. Ball going the Mustangs' way. Joe will take it upfield. He goes for the little bit of a hit. He'll go for a second one. It's stalled out. Ethan is there. The shot attempt, the double tap from Ethan ties up this game. And in about 10 seconds, the Mustangs and the Falcons have tied things up yet again. This time 2-all, 1:51 left in this game. What that came down to was some incredible skill on the Mustangs' part, as we got 2 demos, one from the Mustangs, one from the Falcons. And that 50, great move, another great 50 there by Ethan as it gets sent all the way back. The Falcons looking for a hit there, they'll get one. As it's going to go up and down and in. What a beautiful shot yet again. And in these final 2 minutes, we've already had 3 goals scored. The Falcons find themselves up 3-2. Not a lot to defend from an aerial shot like that. Mustangs look to bring it back upfield. They're getting just as physical as the Falcons now. As there's a demo in the backfield, Anthony looks to capitalize on it just a little bit. Falcons not able to get it out of zone. Ethan there with the read. Ball gets sent upfield, not able to get the touch that they want. Ethan gets it up against the back wall. They're going to go for a 50, not going to go their way. Mustangs look to get it out of there. Anthony will send it upfield. Falcons with the defend. They'll go for the early shot attempt, not able to get it. The bump, 2 bumps, but nobody's there to score from the Falcons. They got way too physical with the Mustangs, and the Mustangs choose to bring it upfield. Anthony now with it. It goes off just the right-hand side of goal. Falcons look to bring it up court with 45 seconds left on the clock. Ethan now brings it up. It goes back down. He gets it off the backboard. Is anyone else going to be there? The shot by Anthony, it's just barely off. And they're able to get it out of zone. 30 seconds remain. That ball sent back upfield. The Mustangs try to gain possession. Joe, the one with it. Joe sends it over to Anthony. Anthony gets it hit up against the sidewall. They're going to go for the shot. Ethan is there. What a beautiful save. Joe has it. He'll bring it all the way upfield. And they'll bring it right back. 10 seconds remain in game one. And the shot just barely knocked out. 1 second left. The Mustangs try to get it out. They're able to get it out of zone. That ball's going to hit the ground. The Mustangs will go down in this series 1-0. And right off the bat there, not much for the Mustangs to do. They played a very, very hard game. but unfortunately not able to get the win. We see them in the facility right now, keeping themselves locked in. Again, a physical matchup from the Falcons is what is this. It's what this game is going to be all about, is who can get down and dirty, and the Mustangs were able to do it. That aerial goal is the one that's going to be able to secure it, though, from the Falcons. They've got a little bit of that pizzazz and really show why they were in the championships for this division. Mustangs are not going to sit this one lightly, though, as they're going to look to get back into things for Game 2. We got about 15 seconds until Game 2 begins. Mustangs talking about strategy, locking in. You can see Matt in the background there, as everyone is ready to go. We get back into the game here. Mustangs are in. Falcons are in. Let's do this thing. Here we go. 5 minutes of Rocket League coming at you right about now. And a good kickoff for the Mustangs, but the Falcons look to take control of it. Anthony will gain control. He gets it above 2. Anthony with the shot attempt, and Anthony with the immediate goal. And again, what this comes down to here is that one's play that Anthony is so great at. He's able to gain control of that ball. It doesn't matter how many people you have upfield. He knows how to beat you. Not just an incredible defender, he can be that attacker. Anthony with another great kickoff, and it's sent over to Ethan. Ethan brings it up the wall. Joe able to get there. He'll have the 100 boost. As it's stalled in the corner of the Falcons. All three of them over there. Mustangs look to capitalize. It's shot across the field. They look to get the shot on net. Joe says no way. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. The first 30 seconds, very, very big. And a demo there from the Mustangs, but the Falcons are going to try to take control. Anthony sends it upfield, but the Falcons are there. The stall, probably not going the way that they want. They'll get another one, but Joe will get there. A little bit of a hit. The 50, it's over to Ethan. 4 minutes and 10 seconds now. An incredibly fast-paced game, something that we don't typically see from teams in the NJ League. But a missed shot, a missed opportunity there. Joe will try to take his. Not able to. It's sent over to Ethan. Ethan not able to get it done. Anthony now with the ball. He's going to go for another hit. He goes for the slow roller. It's just outside of the net. Joe now will go for it. Not able to get the hit that he likes. As it goes upfield, 2 members of the Falcons. Not enough. Anthony brings it back into the corner. It's a 1v2. Anthony tries to force it in. Not able to for 3 minutes and 30 seconds now in this game. As they look to bring it above, Joe will send it into the Mustangs corner. So much action as the shot, oh, and just barely in. 3:25 left on the clock. And the Falcons saw that little bit of open air and they went for it. And Ethan just not able to get there in time. So unfortunate for the Mustangs. They now find themselves tied. Ethan brings it upfield. Joe is demoed. All that's left is Anthony in the back line. That ball goes up. It goes back down. They go for the shot. And they'll be able to get a quick one off on the Mustangs. The key to that one there was the demo that they were able to get early on. Anthony a little bit split there with the defend that he had to do. And unfortunately, it just doesn't go their way. Mustangs now down by 1 with 3:17 on the clock. Still plenty of time left in this game. Ball goes up the wall. The Falcons are going to be the first one to get there, but Joe will bring it upfield. Joe gets it up against that corner there. Ethan will be the next one on ball. The Falcons look to get it, though. They go for the touch, and they're able to get it in. Mustangs now find themselves down by 2. Mustangs have played a decent game so far. They've just been able to find these weird little chinks in the Mustangs' armor. A very fast-paced games with a little bit of weakness really shows here. As Anthony goes for the 50, it's not going to go his way, but Joe will gain possession. It's sent across. They're going to try to send it towards net, and nobody's able to get there. Mustangs now find themselves down by 3, 2:52 left in this game. Mustangs have found themselves in similar positions there before. Anthony deciding to go for the demo instead of going for the ball on that occasion. Mustangs re-lock in to get back into things here. The 50 not going their way. They're going to look for another kickoff goal. Oh, and the beautiful save by Anthony. It's brought back upfield. Anthony will gain possession, sends it over. Not able to do much there. The ball sent back upfield. Ethan will get the stop at the midline as they look to get another ball shot onto net. Joe will hit that thing down. Anthony now hits back. We got about half this game left to play. So much has happened in the first 2.5 minutes. The ball sent in front of net. Anthony just barely able to get it down there. Ethan not able to get the touch. And the Mustangs will regather themselves on the ball. Anthony gets it past two. Not able to get the pass the second one. As the force out there by Joe. It gets sent back into the corner. Anthony's with it. That ball sent back down. It's going to be off the left-hand side, but Anthony will get there first. Ball sent across. Ethan is there. Joe's going to be forced to be the next one to go get it. Just hit upfield. Anthony able to get it above two, but they're able to stall it at the 50 line. Ethan gets it down. Anthony going to be the one to get the offensive possession here as the Falcons look to bring it back upfield. A really nice hit there, and it's going to be right inside the corner and net. Mustangs now down by 4 with 1 minute and 39 seconds left. And again, that physical offense from the Falcons showing its head as they look to take a 5-1 lead. Now get back into things. A little bit of a miss there. They're going to go for the shot attempt. It's going to be up against the sideball. Anthony will grab a save here. A triple commit from the Mustangs. Leave it wide open. And the Mustangs now down by 5. Something that we haven't seen from the Mustangs in a very long time. A very dangerous triple commit, and you can see the exact reason why. That net is left wide open. All three of these guys get in front of it and are not able to get that ball in. Up against the sidewall. Anthony is there. He'll send it to the middle. He'll send it over to Joe. Joe not able to get that shot there. As the Falcons try to bring it up, it goes down. Joe is there. It's in the corner. Falcons bring it back upfield. They're going to go for the shot. Anthony is there. He'll be up against the backboard. Ball once again in the Mustangs' corner. They look to bring it out. It's stalled there by Ethan. Anthony able to get there beforehand. That ball looks like it could be going in. And the shot in is by Joe. And a great little passing play from the Mustangs. Down by 4 now with 52 seconds left. They're able to find their way to the back of the net. And again, we get back into things. It's off the top rope. Falcons look to get a shot on net there. Joe is there. He'll get a save here. Means he's got 3 saves at least in this game. Ball sent upfield. Ethan is there waiting for the Falcons touch. Not able to do much there. He'll go off ball. Falcons will send that one towards the Mustangs net. Right off the side. The double commit there could prove dangerous as it goes into the corner. Anthony is there. He'll send the ball down. The save by 2 members of the Falcons offense. The shot, the save there by Joe, but nobody's in net. And they're going to be able to score, bring that lead back up to 5 with 17 seconds left on the clock. The Mustangs find themselves almost in a dangerous position here. Falcons immediately trying to take control yet again. Anthony up for it. Able to get a little bit of a touch there. Joe tries to bring it out in net. The force there by Ethan now. Able to bring it back out. 1 second left. Mustangs unfortunately backed up into a corner now as they are down 2-0. They find themselves in a position they do not want to get swept here tonight. But it is always a possibility here in the second game that they have in NJ. They do have another game tonight against Wake Tech. So that game will also happen. 7 p.m. start time for that. But the Mustangs not in a good position right now. And really what it comes down to is the little mistakes have really added up for the Mustangs here. before we get ready to go into this third game, you know, it's really the little mistakes out of the Mustangs, little openings here and there that the Falcons have been able to really latch onto and been able to get in and really make the most of those. It's something that Montco was especially good at last season in the NJ League, was finding the little areas where they could get involved and get play started. The Falcons are doing that to them here tonight, but the Mustangs, I feel, are still very much in this game. I know they're down by 2. They've got to start the reverse sweep here and now to bring it to a 3-2 win. If they want to do that against this team, it's going to be a hard-fought victory, but I know that they can. They found those chinks before. Will they be able to find it again? One last look at our team as we get things ready here for this Game 3. Mustangs look to get on the board. The Falcons look to put the national champions away. Here we go. 5 minutes of Rocket League coming at you right now. As the ball's hit to the sidewall, Ethan is there. He'll play things slow and steady. He'll send it over to Joe. Joe with the shot, and it's immediately in. This is what I was talking about. This is Rocket League. These guys going at it. These Mustangs have been playing in a very quick tempo here tonight. And a 41-mile-an-hour goal, a very quick goal for them. But it was that off-tempo gameplay that really got the Falcons there. As they look to do it again, Joe will bring that ball up. They're expecting the slower movement now. Very quick adaptation, but not a lot that they could do. The ball's upfield. Ethan with the shot. The bump. It's so close. Ethan's able to get it in. The Mustangs are up 2-0 with 4:39. What a beautiful change of pace from the Mustangs as they get very, very excited in the facility indeed for that one. Again, the 50 not going the way that the Falcons wanted, but they're able to recover. Joe able to get the 50 that he wants there. Anthony will start to bring it upfield. This physical offense that we see out of the Falcons, they look to be getting frustrated, a little tilted. Mustangs go for another shot, not able to get it. They'll force it into the corner. And Ethan is there after dodging a demo. He'll go for it up against the sidewalls. They just go for him. Falcons frustrated by the position that they're in as they miss yet another shot. Anthony looks to bring it upfield. He'll be able to get it past one as they go for bumps on him. They'll be able to get it into the corner. It's forced across. They'll get a stable position for the first time in this game. They'll bring it upfield into the Mustangs corner. Anthony will be there to receive. The 50 going over to Joe. Going over. Going to Ethan. As it's just barely hit out of net. Joe now continuing the Mustangs onslaught as that ball just barely. Ethan with the shot on net. Mustangs are going to try to continue a great little onslaught they have here. First they got to defend their net. Anthony there for the 50. Not able to do it. It's forced into the corner. Falcons look to get it out of zone. The pass works, but it's a dangerous double commit from them. It's in the corner. It's out of the corner. They look to get another shot, and they'll be able to get one in. They drop the Mustangs' lead to 1 with 3:13 left in the game. These 2 early goals were incredible for the Mustangs. But again, that little opening was made, and the Falcons able to make use of it. It's up against the sidewall. It's going to go the Falcons' way, but a little bit of a misinput there gives Joe the option, and 2 of them miss. The 50 there by Ethan gets it upfield as he gets demoed in the foreground. Anthony, though, will get possession. To be up against that sidewall. It goes up, it goes down. They're not able to do much here. As Ethan goes for the shot, Anthony will get back. He'll be able to get it out of net. The ball spiked up. Ethan diverts it to the Mustangs corner. As it gets diverted back, Joe is there. They go for the 50. The Mustangs, as it looks like the Falcons are deciding to go to person over ball. It's cost them dearly, as they've now had a couple of different shot attempts that they could have gone for, but instead they're too focused on the bump plays on the Mustangs. The Mustangs get it back upfield. We got 50% more of this game left to play, so the Mustangs look to get back into this and put one on the board. Again, another missed hit there as they're able to get the demo in on Anthony. Joe moves up. Ethan able to get that ball upfield into the corner. It's still a little boost from the Mustangs. Again, that ball comes back. Anthony is there. He'll be able to force it out. Joe will be there as well. Another great save from Anthony. That ball goes up, that ball goes down. Anthony looking to get there first. He's not going to be able to do it. They try to force that ball in. They're not able to do it again. It's forced over to the corner. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be the Falcons. Joe will grab possession. He will get demoed. Once again, this possession not going the Mustangs' way, but they're able to keep it out of their net. Again, the Falcons try to take possession. They're going to go for a couple of dirty bumps. Anthony able to get it out of there. He'll get his second savior of the night. Joe able to get it over, sends it over to Anthony. Ethan, the next one to touch ball. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. Joe's going to try to get there. Met there before with the Falcons. The Falcons are going to get it right above the Mustangs' goal, but nobody's going to be there to get the second hit. Again, into the Mustangs' corner. They're going to go for a little bit of a double tap. Joe gets there for the save. The shot is going to go in. A little bit of an off angle there from the Falcons. A beautiful shot. And it means that we're all tied up with 1 minute and 3 seconds left as the Mustangs want to get the go-ahead goal, start this reverse sweep off strong. The ball goes up. It's up against the back wall. They're going to try to force it down. Anthony able to get it above all. 50 seconds remain. Mustangs trying to gain an offensive possession. They spent about 2 minutes on the defensive end, and it just ended with a goal when you have that onslaught there. Ethan tries to send it across to Joe, not able to. Ethan gets it again, sends it to Anthony. Anthony trying to get it above, not able to. Joe will get there. He won't get a touch. He'll send it over to Ethan. Ethan sends the shot, not able to get it. A savior there for the Falcons as they look to get it back upfield. The 50 not going his way. They're going to send it directly upfield. It's into the corner. A demo there on the Mustangs. The ball is sent out. That ball goes up. It's coming down. Anthony there to receive. It's just up against the corner. 10 seconds remain. Are we going to go to overtime in game 3? Oh, and this ball getting close to the Mustangs net. We're going to overtime, baby. And here we go. The Mustangs look to get an early possession, but they'll send it over to the Falcons. The Falcons try to send it upfield. The 50 not going exactly their way. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. That ball is set. The 50 again going up against that back wall. Ethan sends it upfield. Anthony will get there, but not before the Falcons do. Another great double hit by them. Got a really nice aerial game there from the Falcons. Ethan sends it upfield. Anthony with the shot. Anthony with the goal as we go live to the facility. What a beautiful shot. What a beautiful shot from the Mustangs. I don't even know what to say. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The Mustangs able to get one on the Falcons here as they go 2-1 in this series. And they start clawing their way back. An overtime goal by the Mustangs means that the Mustangs are still down 2-1, but in a great little position as we get ready for game 4. The Mustangs look to tie things up and bring it to a tiebreaker. The Falcons look to put this behind them. Only time will tell as we get ready to go here for game 4. 5 minutes of Rocket League coming at you right about now. Kickoff a little bit off tempo from the Mustangs. So it goes up against the back wall. Ethan will send it into the corner. Anthony going to try to get there. He'll go back. Ball hits so far upfield. Stalled just a little bit by the Falcons as it gets sent into the corner. The 50 attempt brings it back to the other corner from the Falcons. Ball goes up, ball goes down. Anthony will be able to get there. It's sent back into the corner. Ball goes around. None of the Mustangs are there. Ethan takes a little bit of a step back. He'll give it to Anthony. Anthony sends that thing upfield, looking for a little bit of a missed shot there. So the shot on net will be saved by Ethan. This ball goes upfield. It's set in front of goal. Anthony going to be the one back to receive. He's going to hit it up against that back wall. He's going to be looking for more. Not able to force it down. One of the best defensemen for the Falcons is there in that pink car. So he looks to get it back upfield. Joe with the 50 Gets it past one, not able to get it past the next. That little shot going to be forwarded there by Anthony. As Anthony will bring it upfield. He'll send it over to Ethan as they look to just get it back out of zone. The double hit leaves that net a little bit too open, and they're going to be able to get the score, bring themselves up 1-0 over the Mustangs. 3:39 left in this game. We've only seen a minute and 20 seconds. And that solo possession, very nicely done from the Falcons. Mustangs are going to look to get back into things, force this tiebreaker out. And the 50 not going their way, but the Falcons are going to be there in time. Ethan will get demoed. So will Joe. But Anthony keeps things on the offensive end for the Mustangs. And this ball's being moved upfield by the Falcons into the Mustangs corner. Joe will be there. The shot forwarded by Anthony, but that thing goes up and down. Very dangerous moves. Ethan will grab it in the Mustangs corner. The 50 not going his way. Anthony hits it out. Ethan able to get that second hit. He'll bring it over, but he gets a little bit awkward in the meantime. A little bit of a hit there on to the Falcons. It's up against the corner. Anthony brings it into the corner. 2:56 remain in this game. That ball in front of the net, and they're just able to force it in over Anthony. Down by 2 now with 2 minutes and 50 seconds. We still got half this game to play. Mustangs look to bring it back. Ball sent upfield. Ethan will try to take possession, not able to. Falcons get it over. It's going to be off that left-hand side of goal, though. Ball goes up, ball goes down. They're going to try to force it in front. Not able to. We're now halfway through this game 4. Mustangs down by 2. Anthony looks to bring it back upfield. He's going to bring it all the way upfield. Ball now being sent up. It's being sent down. Ethan brings it up against that back wall. It's sent down. Nobody is there. Anthony will get there to try to force it into the corner. He will be able to. Things get a little bit awkward for the Falcons. The 50 not going the Mustangs' ways. It's sent backwards. Ethan is there. He's not able to get the touch that he wants. Triple commit there, but Anthony is the one to take control. The 50, he's not even able to get a touch on it. A minute and 50 seconds left. As they go for the shot. It's sent over. Anthony, the one to gain control. How long? He'll be able to get it over. Goes for the 50, not able to get it. It now goes back into the Mustangs corner. Joe able to get it out of there. He'll bring it up the sidewall, and immediately it gets sent back. The solo possession as it gets sent to the outside. 2 bumps there. Could prove good for the Mustangs. The passing play. Anthony with the shot on net. Brings it within 1 for the Mustangs. A minute and 30 seconds left. And what can we see here? It is that double commit from the Falcons that gave the Mustangs that opportunity for a beautiful run and gun play. Something that the Mustangs have been very good at in the past. This initial move not going the way of the Falcons. It's over Joe. Ethan able to keep it on the Falcons side of things. For how long? They look to get it upfield. The 50. Anthony with the shot. Oh, and it's just barely saved. The shot there forwarded again by the Falcons. Anthony will get another opportunity for a 50. He'll be able to get the one that he likes. 1 minute remains in this game. The Mustangs get it over 1, not able to get it over the second, just barely getting it in there. The ball gets sent backwards. That is Anthony there. Falcons bring it back upfield. They're going to look for a second hit here. Mustangs are going to try to deny it to them. Anthony tries to bring it upfield. They are there. Joe now able to bring it upfield. "30 seconds. That net is open. They're not able to get it. Mustangs bring it back up. Ethan is there. 20 seconds now in this game. Mustangs are going to want to bring this thing to overtime. The ball gets hit to Joe. Joe brings it up against the corner. Mustangs have the ball right where they want it. It's sent in front of net. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anthony able to bring it up. The Mustangs bring it down, and unfortunately, that is going to be it. The Falcons take a 3-1 win over the Mustangs here in the first game of their doubleheader. Oh my God, an incredible, incredible game. As Mustangs unfortunately fall there 3-0 or 3-1, but an incredible, incredible game by all of them. As we might be able to do an interview here. As we now get ready to go, I think we might have an interview here as the camera has made askew. As we'll see if we want to do an interview here, as we wait patiently to see. So now I can move this thing over and actually get it lined up correctly. As we wait patiently here, these guys played so well in game one. We'll see if they want an interview. We will be doing Joe for an interview.
Hey.
All right, you can hear me. We can all hear you. We've got the camera running, though it's very askew right now.
Are we Jace, can you fix the camera?
We're currently live.
Jace, can you fix camera? It's not straight.
An unfortunate loss there in game one for you guys, but some incredible gameplay from a team that was in the championship in that division. You know, what were your thoughts going into this game, knowing what you were going up against?
Well, obviously we know going into it that, you know, they won the league last season, right? And they swept the finals last season. So we know going into it that they're going to be a really, really difficult opponent. And like, you know, based on, you know, watching their games from before, we know that they're a very slow and like very thoughtful team, especially on offense, like as opposed to some other teams we play where they're a lot faster and like aggressive. These guys are a lot smarter and they literally like break you down. And we really just went into it trying to play as slow and as methodical as we can, because that's like the best way to play against a team that's like that.
Yeah.
And you know, we kept it really close. They swept the finals that season. We got a game off them. I think that's a really good accomplishment. We're gonna play them a lot. Sorry, yeah, go for it.
No, and honestly, I think that's the best thing to get out of it is that you guys kept it close all series long. I mean, those games were very winnable. You know, unfortunately, right there at the end, I was on the edge of my seat as you guys had possession of the ball going into it. And, you know, what it comes down to is just that little bit of tempo work that you guys were able to do so well in game three. Those first two goals where you guys managed the tempo perfectly, that passing play from Ethan to Anthony and your goal as well, just like really highlight the fact that, you know, we're going to see this team again. Like, we're going to face them in playoffs, if not the championship. And, you know, you guys are locked in and ready for them. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, sorry. We're actually going to play them like a couple times this semester. We have an event that we're going to do with them in a couple weeks where we're going to play them.
March 2nd event?
Yeah, and then we're going to play them again in the regular season, and then we'll probably see them in playoffs. So we're going to play these guys a lot, and they are, you know, they're good competition, obviously, and it's a really good feeling. Like we come out of this series like feeling good about how we played. We don't feel bad about the loss here because we know that they won last season. We took a game off them. We kept it close. That's like the most we could ask for. It's all positive, really.
Yeah, and you know, obviously we have this camera in the facility now, which has proven to be my new favorite thing because I keep it up on my screen, and I wish I could switch to you guys more often to see the raw reactions that you guys give to goals and to even the small victories that you guys have, because that attitude is so important for this game, and it really shows just how great you guys did tonight against this team. I know, we're up against the other team that was in the championship last season
Yeah.
in just under 20 minutes in Wake
Yep.
Tech. And, I feel like I know the answer to this question. How are you guys going to spend the next 20 minutes in order to get you guys ready for that game?
Honestly, I think we're just gonna try to like stay chill, keep the vibes going. We can't really go hard on because we're already warmed up, we're fully warmed up, so it's really about just keeping the nerves under wraps right now, and keeping the mentality of how we were playing and trying to push that through for another hour or so. We're really getting run through a gauntlet right now with the quality of competition. But personally, I'm not complaining. It's a really good test. It's really gonna show if we if we got what it takes. And I think we're just excited. So we just want to get playing. Like this
Yeah.
20 minutes will it'll go on. It'll be like a snail. We really
Yeah.
just want to play.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not a sprint. It's a
Yeah,
walk, and it's a very long one.
exactly.
And,
Yeah,
we're not Olympic sprinters over here. So, uh,
true. We're gamers. We're gamers. We're not sprinters.
but, you know, I am so excited to see you guys play Wake Tech. I love these matches where there's so much where it's good games. I enjoy the blowout games because they're great victories, but
Yeah, I mean,
these games against the Falcons and against the Wake Tech team that we're going up against in just a few minutes, I
yeah,
mean, I could see it in your guys' eyes before you play. Just that raw determination that you guys have for this game is
definitely,
just beautiful to see. Anything else you want to
definitely.
see to stream? We're going to go to a quick break after this and get things ready for the next match.
I just want to say thank you for everyone to tuning in. Stay with us. I know it's a long stream, but we really want to deliver on this next game. We're gonna play our hearts out. Really hope we can deliver a win to you guys. And love you,
Yeah,
love you. Thank
definitely,
you.
definitely is going to be a good way to end off the night for
Definitely.
us with a second win there. Again, please stay tuned. We'll be back in probably about 10 minutes. Got to switch over to stream from us versus the Falcons for us up against Wake Tech. So we will be right back with that. We will see you all so very soon.